Got it. Ready?
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Deputy Lions. Ready?
And start with a give to Davis. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. That was Michael Parsons making that play.
Cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Second down run by Davis. And he won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they can be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd and short here. Sanders. He finds his man over the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. 1st and 10 from the 43. Play action, Sanders. Hits him on the out route. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Running out of the gun with Davis. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
That's caught for the 1st. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
Tackle made back at the
I know. From the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Here he goes, 3rd and long. Here's a screen set for Pacheco. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's 4th down. Now we'll see a field goal try by the Broncos. This is a 39-yarder from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
All in all, Kate, I'm going to call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All set to go now from the 35.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Dragon 60.
They go play action on first down. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Now, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can he make offensively?
And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Shotgun now on third down. Complete beyond the marker. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And it'll be first down, Houston.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then. And the running back's still doing it to this day.
18.
Still sticking with the passing game. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Broncos.
Sticking to the air here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Houston. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll get you back to Mile High after this.
Ready, set.
Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its drive. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Steady.
Throwing it again here. This one falls incomplete. Brian Thomas Jr., his intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
Get it.
They've got a man in motion. Quick throw is caught. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down.
Set. 60 Eagles, 60.
They'll air it out on 3rd. This finds its target. That's Hill. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
60 Vikings. Bronco switch, Bronco switch. Ready.
From the red zone on 1st. Forced out to his right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Looking quickly here.
10-yard loss on the play.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
2nd and goal, they're going to throw. Catch is made, but he is out of the back of the end zone. Could not get his feet down, partner. This one's going to end up incomplete. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on fourth, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
He brings it in. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the one.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Oh, they'll try and run it in. And this defense completes the goal line stand. What a start to their game as they get off the field with a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Gives to Pacheco to start the drive. And he's not going to escape. They could not get the push they needed. That's going to be a safety. And it wasn't a touchdown or a field goal, Brock, but hey, points are points. And their first points of the game come on that there safety.
You'll take them any way you can get them in this league, Kate, right? And if the defense has got to score and they've got to continue to score, that is just fine. Because that is a breath of fresh air on that sideline and hopefully a bit of a kickstarter for their offense as well.
And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
18, right in. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Vikings.
They'll throw to start the drive. That's completed right side. And he's going to have this down at the 42-yard line. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear a lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
On the left side. And their next snap is going to come from the end zone, Brock. He's down at that 17-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Mustang 19. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Dragon 60.
From the red zone now. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Come on, come on. Panther 60, Panther 60.
They're going to try and throw it here. Makes the catch. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moments. He's at the one. Working quickly here. They'll try and punch it in. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Monarchs take a second quarter lead. Andy Reid sending in that call quick. They are going for 2.
The offense will line up for a 2-point difference.
Quarterback run here. And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that 2-point attempt.
Broncos 3. Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Marvin Mims now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Return. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Offense in the hurry up here. Lamar out of the pistol. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Jackson now on 3rd. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this.
They're
going for this. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
That's good for Broncos. 1st down.
1st down throw for Jackson. Catch made. Tyrone Tracy has it up to his own 45 on a small gain. Brought down on the effort by Quinion Mitchell.
No, we changed it.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. From the pistol, here comes Pacheco. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. Is Andre Cisco hold him down there?
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. 3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. There he is on 3rd and short. Got his man. Thomas has it. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. All the way. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get some late points and the lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. Yeah. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Broncos take a slim 2-point lead.
Broncos 10, Monarchs 8.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35.
Ready?
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Have him gain up that handful there. Tackle made by Von Miller. Offensive line fast.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 7.
Another carry for it. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Tackled on the play by Cameron Jordan.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
3rd down from the gun. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 5-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Houston.
18 Rattler, 18 60 Maverick, 6.
Throwing from the gun. Couldn't find a completion on first down. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up second down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Caught out left. He's still going at the 30. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
79 Broncos.
He's going to throw it again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to connect with Tyreek Hill there. So it'll be second down.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Throw left side, complete. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Headed out right. Head out of bounds after a small gain.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
So from the 3, here's second and goal.
Ready?
Quick pass, right side, complete. Touchdown, Houston. The Monarchs take the lead just before halftime. Butker with the extra point. And the Monarchs jump in front now by 5.
Broncos 10. Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
20-yard line.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. Looking to throw. He rolls to his right. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
And this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. He'll throw it. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
On the jump.
All set to go now from the 35.
Let's go. Let's go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they would tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
He beams one deep right side. That's complete inside the 35. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
70 Hawks.
Working on first down. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he's got it to the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Monarchs grow the lead coming out of halftime. Tyreek Hill a touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Play action now with Jackson. Finds him on the crossing route. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Now we give left side to Pacheco. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. Looks like we have somebody worse for wear after the play, and that's Isaiah Pacheco, who's in some pain. They're looking at him now.
DC, ready?
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. From the gun, Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. To the air on 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Monarchs will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
At their own 7-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Connects with the open man downfield. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. A gain of 26 yards there. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
He's got it inside the 25. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
19 Tigers. Ready?
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Completed left side to Thomas. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
He brings it in. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Here's a give on 1st and goal. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Line up the design keeper. And he's over the line and in! Touchdown, Houston! The Monarchs parlay the interception into points. They broke out the design, run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And this manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. First down, here's Lamar. Buying some time right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. Offense in a hurry up here.
Brings up second and 14 at the 26-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he'll get it up to the 38-yard line before going down. To the line, here's 3rd and 3.
It's now 3rd and 3.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Gets him downfield. This is Thomas. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line.
First down.
They get 22 out of that play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
Hey, Alpha.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Alpha.
Lamar off the play fake. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it's going to be first down, Denver. And goes to the hurry up here.
The 14-yard line.
Throwing now on first down. It's Jackson. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, good look for them. That's about trust. Trusting your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for 2.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run here from the gun. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. Just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
I'll throw it. He lofts one deep, center of the field. This is caught inside the 15. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
First and goal.
Let's go, let's go,
Moving
let's
quickly,
go.
trying to get set.
Hot 70, hot 70.
From the red zone now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it'll be second and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
Here we go, here we go.
They give it to him up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Shotgun now on third down. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Monarchs making a 3-score game in the 4th. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That is their third conversion this game. They haven't been shy on the confidence to go for it or to back it up once it's snapped.
I love that word, confidence. And I love being in a huddle and you can feel it. When you're on offense that feels like you can't be stopped, you can't wait to say, ready! No matter what the situation or circumstance is, in 3 conversions, that's job well done.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. Lamar now from the gun. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Or, following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10.
No, we take.
Throwing again is Lamar. Bails out of the pocket quick. Catch is made down the right sideline. He's quickly taken down with a gain across midfield. They're now to the opposing 47. Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
47-yard line.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Looking quickly here. Lamar back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Working quickly here. Now Jackson on third down. Finds Davis complete. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
180! Press up!
First and 10. Here's Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Again, it's Jackson to the air. Sends this to the end zone. And they're going to score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get it back to within 2 possessions. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Lamar throwing again. And this is going to be caught, getting aggressive as they trail in this game, and that takes them 2 points closer. Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
And I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. All set to go now from the 35.
Ready. Coconut. Ready.
A kick now from the gun. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Go.
They'll go play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. This is brought in at the 15. And he's got it all the way down to the 12.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
From the red zone on first. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Man in motion here.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
QB keeping it here, the second down option. Offense wins zone read, but what a read by the defense. They blow it up for a loss of 4.
18 Tiger, 18 Tiger, 16 Tiger, 19 Light. 18 Tiger.
Third and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Here we go, set. Warriors, 70, Timberwolves.
Fourth down, pass coming. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Here's Lamar. Rolling left, buying some time. He's not going to be able to escape, and down he goes. Offense in the hurry up here.
Well, we changed it.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
13.
Jackson now, 3rd and long. Got his man, Thomas has it. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
From the gun, it's Tracy. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Play fake, Jackson. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Incomplete pass on 1st down, so still at the 40. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, Jackson. Finds a seam down the middle. And he is down to the 30-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
And this time, they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running.
A loss of 11. It's 2nd and 21 at the 41-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Looking to throw it. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT. And the Monarchs are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. This is a heater going deep. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
One finds Xavier Worthy. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
They're going to pass it here. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Broncos have the football back just shy of the midfield stripe.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Jackson looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down.
16.
Throwing now. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last 2nd attempt to get rid of it.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. It's caught left side by Hill. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. Timeout taken by the offense. They're 2nd. And they'll have just one left to burn now. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Looking inside the red zone. There's that man again. It's Hill. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Monarchs have likely locked up the win right there. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game.
Offense will line up for a 2-point difference.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Into a crowd, and intercepted. And this one only gets up to about the 5-yard line. Well, he looked maybe a little unsure of the call, Brock, and that 2-point try unraveled out there.
Or maybe they were just surprised by the look this defense came out in. Either way, unfortunately, not a whole lot you can do once that ball snapped. Got to find some way to make that call work.
And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for 1, maybe 2 final plays here. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now here's Lamar. Gets it to him on the screen. He hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26. The outcome's decided here, Bucks. We got a timeout with 2 seconds on the clock so they can think it over before their final play.
26-yard line.
Here he goes, one final shot. Headed out right. And that pass is dropped. Fitting. That would be their final play of the game as we've reached the end of this one. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned